Hey guys, this is the Lovin Dubai show. We asked the big hard question, should scooters be banned from Dubai roads? We also spoke about Neymar Jr. He bought a 200 million dirham penthouse. We'll tell you where. Miss Universe represented UAE for the very first time, and an adorable proposal at Dubai T100. If you like the show, we'd love if you could hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcast from. And as always, enjoy the show. So in total, 1,417 bicycles and 363 electric scooters have been seized. That means they've been taken off the road for being used improperly in non-designated areas, and that includes public roads and pedestrian walkways. This is a dangerous behaviour. It poses significant risk to both riders and pedestrians.
Now, the Brigadier Al-Ghafili said such behavior disrupts traffic and endangers lives. Our goal is to raise awareness and ensure everyone follows the rules for the safety of all road users.
Please note, this image was used for illustrative purposes. They did not take this child's scooter. As part of the operation, Dubai Police also issued 251 fines for a range of different violations, including failure to wear helmets, he's off the road, disregarding traffic signals, and lacking essential safety features like reflective vests and proper lighting.
Now, authorities as well are urging riders to follow basic safety guidelines, which, by the way, includes using designated lanes, avoiding jogging and walking paths, not carrying passengers on electric scooters, which we see a lot, and as well not overloading the vehicles, and as well equipping bicycles and scooters with front and rear lights, wearing helmets and reflective vests.
Scooters are such a divisive topic in our privileged world. Should they be banned completely, or are you a fan?
I am a fan of scooters, but I think scooters should be permitted for only certain lanes.
Designated areas.
Because the other day I don't know who I was with, but we were on the road, and on a highway, I kid you not, Casey, I saw a person riding a scooter, and all I could think of is this person is actually putting his life in danger.
That's exactly the reason Dubai Police are doing this.
It is.
And they are doing exactly that to get them off, and that's exactly what they're saying.
I don't think that scooters should be banned, because maybe if your work is 5 minutes away, right, and your area is filled with traffic, then maybe that can be convenient. But at the same time, I understand that the Dubai Police cannot maybe hold everyone, maybe not completely not allow scooters. But maybe for sure there should be a huge fine for people who are using scooters.
Well, they're taking their scooters.
They are, but not everyone's getting caught. Not everyone's getting caught.
It's so tricky. I think the very same as you is that there is need for them, there is cause for them, there is purpose for them, but actually the way we see them on the roads is so dangerous. We work near Production City. There's a little roundabout. It goes up to Jumeirah Golf Estates. And that road is dark at night, and there's people on scooters. And I'm telling you, if you round that corner, it could be so dangerous for the person on that scooter. And this is why Dubai Police need to put in those harsher penalties, because otherwise people don't listen. So if you're caught not on a designated lane, if you're caught without a helmet, your scooter will be seized. And this story is exactly that is what's happening. Speaking of what's happening, let's take it off the roads and into property. Neymar Jr. bought a penthouse for 200 million dirham in Dubai. So do you live in Business Bay? Because a football icon, Neymar Jr., might just be your new neighbour. After this huge property news dropped last night, he has just bought a stunning 200 million dirham penthouse at the Bugatti residences by Bingatti.
I like that, Bugatti by Benghazi. Well, he made it official at a special signing ceremony with Chief Sales Officer Abdullah Benghazi. Now, Benghazi Residences is the world's first and only Bugatti-branded residential project. It features Business Bay's first French Riviera-inspired private beach and private car elevators.
Private car elevators.
That is honestly that's something else, but that's Dubai, right?
That is Dubai, to be sure. So in November 2023, the project itself set a record-breaking 9,674 dirham per square foot in Business Bay. Benghazi is now the go-to for global icons seeking top luxury in Dubai. And, you know, we've got more information on this property, but it's just so interesting. Benghazi, they collaborated with Bugatti to create this designer development. But it's like developers are going one after the other to just pip each other at the post. Do you ever go to a new restaurant in Dubai? For example, J1 Beach has just opened, that whole area. And it's like J1 Beach now rivals other beachfront restaurant destinations. And they just keep getting better. And you're like, how can this sustain? But when you have people like Neymar betting on it, you can be sure that this is actually happening, and it's very impressive.
For sure, you know, I think personally that Dubai right now is the city of luxury, right? Wherever you walk or even drive, you will look and you will be amazed. And that is something that I have, I've had the same reaction every time I go around Dubai. I look and I'm like, wow, Dubai is amazing. And luxury is there. And because like Dubai has that name of like luxury, so I think that those luxury properties and those collaborations between property and luxury names like Bugatti, and the list goes on and on. We can talk about other properties, right? That the other day
Valley Residences.
Literally, and it's like, wow. You know, at this point, they are not only, and they're as well attracting millionaires.
So if you are a millionaire and you're watching this show, there are 171 Riviera mansions and 11 Sky mansions. So one of those 11 Sky mansions would mean that you would be neighbors with Neymar. And they're set to open in 2027, and they'll look absolutely phenomenal, have no doubt about that. Let's jump into our next story, representing the UAE on the first stage for the very first time.
Well, speaking of luxury, the first Miss Universe UAE represents tolerance. Well, a moment of pride for the UAE as Miss Universe UAE Emilia Dobreva has made history by representing the country at Miss Universe 2024 in Mexico. Now, this is a landmark of achievement as Emilia is the first contestant to compete as Miss Universe UAE.
So shout out Emilia, who calls the UAE home. She captured the hearts of audiences worldwide with her charm and grace and demureness. Born in Kosovo, Emilia's journey to the Miss Universe stage is one of determination and passion.
Well, Emilia's participation in the iconic beauty competition has not only made waves into the UAE, but also on the international stage. Her appearance marks a milestone for the UAE, which is increasingly recognized for its inclusivity and the celebration of diverse talents. That is really nice, and I love it so much, because back then when you would think of beauty pageants, you would think of the competition to be like very, you need to be single, you need to not have kids, you need to look a certain way, you need to be from a certain thing. But this actually just like shows me that, are we changing beauty standards? Because Emilia is a mother of three. And who would have known that a mother of three who is not local would represent the UAE?
I guess, but they have to move with the times. You know, when we had Shireen here on the stage on the show, she used to be a Lovin Dubai show presenter, and you know, she originally wasn't able to enter, and then they changed the age, so after 30 she could. But if it was still the case that you couldn't, that would be a major issue. So like they had to move with the times.
I think honestly that this generation is changing a lot of things, because like this generation, yes, it can be toxic. There's cancel culture. There is cancel not only culture to the people that are actually on camera or on social media, but as well to brands and companies, and we have seen that over the past year. So with this generation and the cancel culture that they have imposed, a lot of inclusivity was needed, and we have seen that as well on the Victoria's Secret show. Like back then, the Victoria's Secret show the models would only be like very skinny, looking really good, looking very like, you know, lean and toned. However, if you had witnessed this fashion show at Victoria's Secret, you must have seen like they are allowing like plus size models, they're saying that there's beauty everywhere. You know, if you're a mother, if you are a plus size, if you are a skinny girl, then yeah, you are beautiful, and let's show that on stage, and I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think things have changed, and you know, a massive shout out to Emilia for representing the UAE with such grace. Let's jump on to our next story. Love at the finish line, a surprise proposal at the Dubai T100 Triathlon. So last Friday, if you were watching the show, we had Sam Laidlow in the studio. He's actually one of the world's top up-and-coming triathlon stars, and he was here just to talk about the T100 and to hype up the incredible talented expected on this race line. So we knew we were going to see a thrilling day of sports. What we didn't know or anticipate was how it would end, and that it would end on such a sweet note.
Well, the T100 Triathlon in Dubai wrapped up with a surprise proposal when Lebanese athlete Marwa Al-Masri crossed the finish line. She had no idea what was about to happen. So her partner was ready and waiting to get down on one knee, and that is so cute.
It's adorable, and you know, it's interesting because we had a story about proposals yesterday as well. But I love this. I love how raw it is. You know what bugged me though is there's always doomsayers in the comments. Like, we appreciate our audience so much. You're always so amazing. We love your DMs, and actually we love the commentary on all the posts as well. But you know, someone gets engaged and then someone jumps into the comments saying, you know, all drama, it was planned and decided just a publicity stunt to go viral. And I'm thinking, no.
What?
Like, she's an athlete. Like, imagine how good you feel at the end of a race.
Yeah.
And then the love of your life gets down on one knee.
Times two. You feel good times two, you guys, which is amazing. By the way, what's happening this year? It's like everyone's either getting married or engaged, and even you are getting, even Casey got engaged and she's getting married. I don't know. I don't think so. But I really think that it's beautiful. Yeah, it must have been planned by the groom, right? And her friends and the team to surprise her, because like,
would you trust your man to plan your proposal? Do you think he could do it to your level of expectation, or would you like to have some input?
I think if my man knows me enough, he for sure will know what I like and what I don't like. However, I think a bit of input from like maybe my friends and my sister maybe, because like they know me better, no? Yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes I do think about it. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I want that proposal, or no, I want that proposal. But I do change a lot.
I wish. I had a lovely proposal. I'll just preface that by saying this. Like, it was beautiful. It was we were in France in the countryside.
You looked so happy.
We were on a hike, and it was exactly what I would have asked. But could you imagine what proposals would be like if it was more traditional for women to plan them? Could you imagine the level? Because we're an Instagram generation, and I do think that we feed into that a lot. And I think if women were planning it, it would be a whole other ball game of like extra.
For sure.
It would be like a year's hunt of like this month, treasure hunts around the whole world. I think it'd be amazing.
I mean, yeah, for sure, but no.
So maybe it's a good thing that that's not the case.
No, still, whoever wants to propose to me, you better up your game. I mean, I am a Gen Z Instagram kind of a girl, and I am affected.
After a race, would you be? Is that for you?
I mean, it's not for me because like I'm not. No.
Because you're not a racer.
No, I'm not a racer. You know.
But like, what a feat! Oh, I love it. He got everyone to cheer at the end.
Oh my God! And she looks, by the way, very like shocked.
Yeah, congratulations
like crying,
to the happy couple.
And that's actually adorable.
So sweet. All her friends and family there. It doesn't matter what the proposal is. It just gets me. It just gets me. I just love them. 8:48, guys. We spoke about luxury property. Now we're going to talk about a luxury property pioneer bridging Dubai and Africa. We have the CEO and founder of R&H Properties joining us after this very short break. If you're interested in opportunity investment in Dubai, she is your woman. Do stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today we're joined by Reva Helmi, the CEO and founder of RH Properties. You may remember her on the show before. At the time she was joined by a translator, but today she's smashing it without. So we're so excited to welcome her, along with her colleague Adama Makalu, the sales director of RH. Today we'll delve deep into their journey, their approach to real estate, and what's next for RH Properties. Guys, welcome to the show. First of all, thank you so much for being here.
Hello, hi, thank you.
Guys, first of all, RH, you're a luxury pioneer property brand in Dubai, and you've become a bridge between African investors and Dubai's real estate market. So first of all, what inspired you to create that unique connection?
Okay, my experience in Africa motivated me to connect African investor with Dubai opportunities. I think Africa is growing, and by 2050, they're gonna be the leader of. They're gonna be very big leader.
As Mrs. Helimi said, Africa has an immense potential, and Dubai is a strategic destination for investments. Dubai is the clear choice for African investors today.
And the best way.
Yes.
Thank you, Alama.
You're welcome.
Very interesting, and I love the long-term approach. So what would you say are the main expectations or needs of African investors in Dubai, particularly the luxury real estate market? And then how do you specifically tailor their needs to meet those needs?
African investor search property with high return, optimal security, and access to the premium services. Sorry.
Not at
They
all.
are
It's so interesting.
looking for good investment or for family, The prestige and the quality are the key of RH luxury properties.
We ensure that our services align perfectly with their goals and their needs. From buying, renting, maintenance, we offer a one-stop shop, all solutions within RH Luxury Properties.
At Lovin Dubai, we love people stories. So in your expertise, could you share a memorable anecdote maybe about helping a client from Africa find the perfect property in Dubai?
I have some buyer they calling me and ask me, "Hey Rubia, please can you help me? I want to buy property in Dubai. What can I buy?" I tell them, "Okay, don't ask me to choose for you. Tell me first what you want, what you need, what is your budget, which area you're looking for, and like that I can help you." I feel them lost, and I can understand because the market goes so fast, and that's why I'm here for that.
And this whole adventure started because Mrs. Helimi herself went through the process of acquiring and buying properties in Dubai. And since she understands the process and she mastered it, she wanted to offer it to her network and to the clients as well.
Interesting, at the beginning you said Africa is booming right now. So what makes the African market unique in terms of real estate opportunities? Many developers go there and feel that opportunity. Why is that?
So as Mrs. Helimi said, Africa is the future. It's the only continent now with a 2-digit growing rate. And so many developers go there and they look for opportunities in the commercial, residential, and luxury properties real estate. And they look to create excellent long-term investment opportunities. Mrs. Helimi is the perfect partner for that. She has a strong network, a trusted network, and it's made out of high net worth individuals, billionaires, and high-level officials actually that can facilitate all the processes and all the transactions there.
Can you speak on that and, for example, explain maybe a custom solution, like how you have really helped one client through that process?
Like now we just coming back from Libreville. We was in roadshow there with Damak, and then we help a client. He doesn't know from where to start. I'm just telling him, okay, don't be stressed. I'm gonna help you to understand everything, and then we're gonna do everything step by step, because they don't understand all the plan of the financial plan. like we are focused in his budget, and then we find properties for him, 10% of ROI, and then he was very happy.
Wow.
I think Mrs. Helimi is being quite modest, actually. The roadshow with Damak in Gabon was such a success that they're actually thinking about going once a month from now on.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, and they have seen firsthand what Mrs. Helimi can do there.
Wow.
They had very high quality appointments. They've met with really good people, establishing, future long-term relationships. So they're quite excited.
Just how long is the process for a person to get, to meet you and then to find the property, establish it for 10% ROI? How long is that journey?
Oui, donc elle demande.
Sorry, excuse me.
Elle demande combien de temps est-ce que le procédé prendrait en fait, donc vous rencontrez et comment choisir la propriété pour arriver à un retour sur investissement de 10%.
You just need call, and then I make all my team on, and then we work very quickly.
Yes.
Such an attractive prospect for buyers internationally, it really is. But, at the same time, there are challenges.
Yes.
So what challenges would African investors face coming to the Dubai market, and how do you address them?
With the legal system, who can be very complicated in Africa, we know all the process. And then we simply fit it, and then we try to help all the customers.
Yes. And as far as the financial aspect of things, we facilitate all types of transactions, whether bank transfers, cash transactions, or Bitcoin even.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yes,
Thank you.
Well, Bitcoin, speaking of what's next, and before you leave us, what's next for African investors in Dubai? Where are the opportunities?
I think this year we're going to make a lot of roadshow, and then we're going to bring a lot of customers here in Dubai.
Yes. And as Mrs. Helimi has been avant-gardist with setting up her company, then, Africa is the future. And she has the strategy going forward to make sure that it's a win-win business opportunity for Dubai and for the African continent.
So interesting. We always say how lucky we are in Lovin Dubai to meet women CEO powerhouses, entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for your insights into a whole new property market I had no idea on. We really appreciate it this morning. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much to having us here.
Of course, that was Reba Helmi, the CEO and founder of RH Properties. And Adama, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. That brings us to the end of the show, and we're back here with you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.